Everyone, I'm Grishma from NVKST College of Education. So today in this second e-content video, we are going to look about universe and space, which is from standard 7th, third term. So we are moving on into our presentation, and the topic is universe and space. So what are the contents we are going to discuss with us? In this, we are first going to see an introduction, and then we are moving on to geocentric theory. Inside geocentric theory, we are going to look out for geocentric model and phases of moon. Introduction. So what is astronomy? We know that we are from Earth, and Earth is situated in solar system. And where is the solar system is situated in? Tricky questions, right? We are in Milky Way galaxy. So similar to this, there are several galaxies out there, and we yet don't know about how extent this galaxies and nebulas and everything are. So as a whole, we call it as a universe. We don't have that much knowledge about the starting or exit point of the universe. There are several theories going on, but now we are going to concentrate on geocentric. Before that, so what is astronomy? The study of universe is called astronomy. When we look at the night sky, we saw the several stars in the sky. We used to stare at, right? I think many of you love it too. And billions of stars are in the infinitely big universe. So what is universe? The universe can be defined as the totality of everything that exists or known to exist. There is a quote said by Stephen Hawking. He said his goal is simple. He said, in his way, he said, my goal is simple. It is a complete understanding of universe, why it is as it is, and why it exists at all. In these words, he is telling his goal is so simple. He just want to understand about universe. Why the planets are revolving around the earth. So, revolving around just like earth. Why the sun is the center? Why we are inside the earth? And what is beyond the solar system? What is beyond the galaxy? What is beyond the universe? So he just need to understand everything that exists in the universe and the reason for their existence. So we are moving on to our main topic, geocentric theory. Geocentric theory. As the name suggests, we know geo means earth, centric means at the center. So geocentric theory means, as the name suggests, it is earth at the center. Center of what? It's a tricky question, right? Center of everything. There is a consideration that during early period, our ancestors used to stare at the sky, and they were staring. They noted that the stars are moving, the sun is moving around, like it is rising from east and in fading out at west. The same goes to moon and the stars at the sky. So they thought that earth is actually at the center of everything. For everything, earth is at the center, and the sun and the other planets are all revolving around our earth. This theory is known as geocentric theory, and this model is said to be geocentric model. So, before they are telling this geocentric model, they had made several observations, right? So, for this geocentric model, which says that Earth is at the center, there are two main observations. That is, one, the sun and planets are appears to move around the Earth. The second one is, we are sitting right here. So, if we are moving, if Earth is moving, we have to move too, right? As an observer inside the Earth, we are not noticing any kind of movement. So the second observation is, Earth seems to be unmoving. Earth seems to be stationary. They are at rest. From the perspective, from the view of an earthbound observer, meaning someone who is inside the Earth. For someone who is inside the Earth looks to be unmoving. Okay. So they made two type of observation, and then they know two types of motion too. Motion of the moon. So in the first one, they have seen during several stars move and sun move from one direction to other direction, they also noted the moon. What happens with the moon is, one thing it is common, it also rises from the east and settles at the west. But the other thing they noted is, at the interval of 27 days, at the exact interval of 27 days, the moon go back to its position of before, where it have been at the before of 27 days. If this in this month, day 1, the moon is at near to one particular star, then after 27 days the moon completes its whole movement through the position placement, and they came again back to this particular star. So they have confirmed that there is two kind of motion. From this, they have decided that so Earth is not at the center. If Earth is at the center, moon also have to behave the same way as others. So they just after Aryabhatta and Indian astronomist like Aryabhatta observing this motion variation, they told that Earth is also rotating in an orbit. Earth is not stationary at the center, it is also rotating in its orbit. And next we are moving on to the phases of moon. We all have noted the moon in the sky. We used to stare at it, right? Yeah, some of us have. And have you ever noted that the shape of moon is not always the same? We say full moon, we can see the whole round shape of the moon, and half moon we can only see the half. Where crescent moon we can see a curved structure. So why we are witnessing these phases? Why moon is not same? And why we can only see the one side of the moon? Do you have any answers? I know you may have. So I'm going to break it out to you now. The moon doesn't have its own light to shine. You have seen that moon is bright at night, right? Not as much as sun, because sun is the source of light, but moon is not. Moon just absorbs the energy or absorbs the light from sun and reflect. Okay, it's like a kind of mirror. So moon is not a mirror, just a reflection of the sunlight. That is what the brightness it gets from. It doesn't have the ability to produce its own light. So when at full moon we have seen that the sun is sets at the west at the exact time the moon rises in the east. It is because both of them see in the opposite direction. You can see, look, I have noted the picture of sun here. The sun, when it is in this position, the shadow, you know that sun size of sun is so much bigger than earth and moon. So when the sun rays enter into earth, when the moon is exact opposite side of earth and sun, that means moon is beyond sun and earth. It whole plane got its whole face got faced into sun's rays, so we can see full moon. Meanwhile, when it is drowning, when it is moving down, we can we can see that the sun rays falling on it will be reduced. Okay, facing with that of earth. So at the next bottom we can see third quadrant, and then moving on towards up, we can the most of the light of sun will fall on the back side of the moon, which is not visible to the earth. So for us it seems as if moon has become a crescent. And then at new moon the moon got into position exact same line between earth and sun. At this position, whole of the sun's rays will goes to moon's backside. We can't see its presence of moon. Otherwise we can see. So during new moon, please remember that moon is still there. We are the persons who can't able to see the moon. And then moving on forward, it moves forward, the sun's rays again tends to fall on the moon. So we can see the crescent moon, and then first quarter, and then waxing gibbous, and then full moon. Okay, so we can split this cycle into two. It is first from new moon, the moon is growing, so the increasing size is known as waxing, and the decreasing moon size is known as waning. Okay, I hope you have understood this topic. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening.